Hello, my name is Nancy Mahoney, and I'd like to warmly welcome you to the Clarkston Community Schools Kindergarten and Young Fives programs. Here at Clarkston, our #1 priority is your children. We believe that every child matters, and we will do all we can to ensure their success. We are very excited to build relationships and learn about your child's talents and interests. We will foster their curiosity for learning and help them reach their dreams. A positive start is so important to their success over the years, and we will make sure that school is a place of safety, love, and growth. I am confident that this will be a great experience for all of us. While we would have preferred to meet with you in person, we continue to take the necessary precautions to keep our community safe during this pandemic. We know, as a parent or guardian of a little one, you have several questions about this big step in your child's educational journey. We also know that you are very busy. With all that said, we have created an on-demand video series for you to view when it's right for you. In these videos, we will answer your questions regarding the difference between Young Fives and kindergarten, how you can prepare your child for school, how to register your child, and much more. However, before we get started, I would like to introduce you to our superintendent, Dr. Sean Ryan, followed by our Board of Education President, Mrs. Kelly Horst.
Hello. I'm Clarkston Community Schools Superintendent Sean Ryan, and I'm honored to be among the first to welcome you to our Clarkston High School classes of 2035 and 2036. As you're about to discover, there's something special about Clarkston. Many of our educators live in Clarkston and are raising their own families in Clarkston. We are uniquely connected to this extraordinary learning community, and we care deeply about providing a high-quality education. From the minute you walk through our doors, you are a treasured member of our family. Your child will be known, respected, and nurtured throughout his or her academic career. We are committed to the well-being of our students in the classroom and in their lives outside of school. I hope you enjoy hearing about Clarkston's kindergarten and Young Fives' incredible learning experiences. I look forward to partnering with you in building a lasting relationship to help your child succeed. Thank you.
Hello. I'm Kelly Horst, President of the Clarkston Board of Education. On behalf of the board, I bring greetings to the families of the classes of 2035 and 2036. Sound impossible? At one time it did to me too. But this past spring, my baby walked across the stage in a cap and gown as part of the class of 2021. My son now towers over me at more than 6 feet tall. But to this day, every time I look at him, all I see is my chubby-cheeked 5-year-old, so eager to head off to Jan Finney's kindergarten class at Springfield Plains Elementary. It's that enthusiasm and joy for learning that I know our kindergarten and Young Five teachers will instill in your students come this fall. I was asked recently what my favorite place was on our many campuses, and I said without a doubt, our kindergarten and Young Five classrooms. It's my version of the happiest place on earth. I believe school should be magical, especially for our youngest learners. I know there's been a lot of change in our schools over the past few years, and I can't promise more change won't come before we welcome your students in a few short months. But here's what I can promise. Your sons and daughters will be loved and cared for in our buildings. They will get excited about learning in our classrooms. And there is no one in our school district with more magical powers than a kindergarten teacher. It's our collective vision at Clarkston Community Schools that when our students graduate, they're well prepared for a future that excites them and believe that they can achieve their dreams. Making that vision a reality for your child begins this fall on the very first day of school. So whether your child will be a Springfield Plains Dolphin, an Independence Elementary Bronco, an Andersonville Eagle, a Bailey Lake Bulldog, a Clarkston L Dragon, a Pine Knob Tiger, or a North Sashaball Wildcat, you will be joining an amazing school family. I am thrilled to welcome you to Clarkston Community Schools.
It probably seems like you were just changing diapers, and now it is time for them to start school. But depending on when their birthday falls, you may have some options. It is Clarkston's practice that we follow the State of Michigan guidelines for placement when our 4- and 5-year-old children begin school in the fall. There are 3 different scenarios. Children turning 5 years old prior to September 1st enter kindergarten. Children turning 5 years old between September 1 and December 1 enter young fives. And children born between June 1 and September 1, the summer months, have the option to enter young fives or kindergarten. To learn more about kindergarten and young fives, please continue to watch our video series to hear from our teachers and students. There is one other option for our families, regardless of where your child's birthday falls. Clarkston Community Schools also offers a virtual option for our young fives through grade 12. For young fives in kindergarten, our students engage in an online learning platform called Lincoln Learning, where a Clarkston teacher supports students virtually and will engage with our students in small groups. Clarkston virtual students follow state standards, just like our face-to-face students. Clarkston Virtual does offer our students and families flexibility in their learning environments. For more information, please contact our Clarkston Virtual Administrator, Ken Jansarek. For those of you that choose to have your child attend in person, it is also important to note that Clarkston does offer childcare before and after school. Our program is called Kids Connection. It is a licensed program that provides a safe and positive environment for children in young fives through 5th grade. Kids Connection opens at 6:45 a.m. until school begins and is also open at the end of the day until 6 p.m. Our Kids Connection phone number is 248-623-4350. Please call with any questions. Registration for Kids Connection will begin on June 1 and will be completed online. This information can be found on our website. Now, before I close out our welcome and you move on to the next video, I want to quickly address the COVID-19 pandemic and how it has impacted our learning environment. There is no doubt that school over the past couple of years has looked different for learners of all ages. To keep our students, staff, and community safe, Clarkston Community Schools, like all public districts in Oakland County, followed the mask mandate that requires everyone on our campuses to wear a mask, unless they are eating or drinking, taking a socially distanced mask break, or if they are unable to medically tolerate a mask. You can see that our students were pretty comfortable in their masks. They still enjoyed a rich academic and social experience at school. While we don't know what the future holds, we hope to return to a more normal school atmosphere next year. So for the purposes of the rest of our video series, you will mainly see photos taken before the pandemic to give you an idea of a typical young fives or kindergarten experience. Parents, here are your next steps. Beginning on February 14th, complete the online enrollment. We can take in-person appointments through our pupil accounting office for special circumstances. And we also encourage you to speak to your homeschool building principal if you have any questions. We look forward to partnering with you. Together, we will give your child the roots to grow and the wings to fly.